You and Your Health with Dr. Richard Okoye.
Hello friends, what an honor. A wonderful opportunity for us to be together in this special edition of You and Your Health. I remain your friend, Dr. Richard Okoye, the president of Dr. Save a Life Foundation, a non-governmental organization with a clear vision of giving total health to the people of Africa through the power of knowledge. Today's edition is going to be quite explosive. Explosive in the sense that we got a very unique observation in the last concluded primaries. And meanwhile, I want to say congratulations to all that have won their primary irrespective of your political party. And it's an amazing experience, a task ahead, and that's why if you have an ambition, I will share something that is a driver to where you are going. Whatever be your ambition, the aspiration you are target, friend, I will reveal to you today a driver, and also will show you very unique thing that you need to keep in mind when you are pursuing even that very contract. Invite your friends, let's reason together, and by so doing we can build a healthy people that will also form a healthy nation. Call them right now, as I will be right back.
You and Your Health with Dr. Richard Okoye.
Welcome back. You are still on You and Your Health. Today's edition is quite unique. Quite unique that I got something that happened in Eagle Square during the just concluded primaries. Can you watch out what happened? Men and the women gathered for nearly 2 days over the night with every form of anxiety. The catechola means all the enzymes of the body standing alert. Standing alert. Some of them have never done vigil in their life. But did you know that what you saw here could be said to be a lifestyle of Mr. President? This could be the lifestyle of Mr. Governor. It is not come to chop. It is not come to sleep. It is a day engagement. Think engaging your family problem, your community problem, and then you get to a state where you say you engage in a state problem, and then you can think of a national problem with all the complexities you know we have here. This is the experience. Those that are in Asuro can tell you how many hours they sleep. They will tell you how many headaches they have. Friend, there's a driver and one driver here. Any unhealthy man can withstand this kind of situation. Any man that is unhealthy can't be in position to withstand this tax. The driver to this ambition you have is your health. A man dressed up in the name of a delegate. You know, this time around, I discovered that delegate has become an ambition. So it has become a very big ambition with big title. Funny enough, a man called me and said, hello, am I speaking with Dr. Okoye? I said, yes, please, how may I help you? And he said, I'm Delegate Amudu. I thought the delegate was maybe the first name and all that. And I asked him, are you one of the delegates? He said, yes, I am just one of the delegates. I know that. Delegate has become a title. Of course, an ambition. Because we are given the impression that once you're a delegate, then you don't make them. Okay. But you know what? A man over the weekend, my condolences to the family, came as a delegate to Abuja. As a delegate. I know I need to be a delegate. It's our turn. I must have to. I must get the share. Before you get the share, please get the share of your health, as I will expose certain things to you today. I will. Get first of all the delegation of the status of your health. He came into Abuja as a delegate. He slumped and died. His vote was not counted. The convention did not stop. There was no honor in respect to him. The convention got concluded. He was not mentioned. But do you know what is left with? His family is in pain today. They are sharing money, as we normally say. No, they are sharing money. Whether he got the money, he doesn't know where the money he's got, if any, is there now. Health is wealth. That's what we say. Come on, it's an understatement. Your health is your life. Anywhere he stops, every other thing will be pending. Your health is your prosperity. If your health goes down, friend, nothing else works. Nothing else works. Now you are preparing for today, preparing for your contract, preparing for the aspiration, your career, your ambition as a politician. You know what? You need this body to get to that seat. You need this body. You need this body primarily for that office to respect you or recognize you, even if you will be there. There's something I want you to see here. The case of Dr. Damian, a surgeon, he has something to tell us. He is the president of Precious Healthy Life Foundation right now. After this experience, but I want you to listen to him again, because it will help you to be in position to begin to ask yourself question: where exactly am I going and what is my priority order? Now, let's hear him once more.
My name is Dr. Damian Chiagromo Parocha. I am a surgeon, a consultant surgeon that works in Federal Medical Center over Imo State. I want to thank God especially because I had a heart attack, and this happened in my house around 5 a.m. I actually had sudden heaviness of the heart, chest pain, and began to lose breath. I couldn't breathe again, and suddenly I collapsed. I want to especially use this opportunity to thank my wife for acting promptly to save my life. Again, I want to thank the medical director of Federal Medical Center, where Dr. Kingsley Achibu. He actually arranged for my being taken to Port Harcourt. The major treatment happened in Port Harcourt in Save a Life Mission Hospital. Before I reached there, Dr. Richard Okoye got to know about it, connected the interventional cardiologist, and everything was waiting before my arrival. So as we arrived there, I was taken straight to the cath lab. The cath lab is where the cardiac angiography was done. And from there, they also did the cardiac intervention by passing a stent. And that's why I'm alive today. Myself that is talking today, if God had not saved me, maybe the whole family would have been in shambles. For I have 5 children and a wife I would have left behind. My wife is a civil servant, and I have 5 children. 2 of them are graduates, and 3 of them are still in the university. In fact, 2 are studying abroad. If I had left them behind, it would have been a disaster. So God has a reason for keeping me, so that people can live to be able to fulfill their destinies.
What can you say about it? Forget about the intervention. The man that died in Abuja, there was no opportunity like that. So we're not going to look at, oh, wonderful opportunity. May we not get to hear first, because it depends on opportunities around you and access to the facility that will be able to help you out. But we must not get there. But what is most critical is what he made as a statement: the future of his family. the future of his family. Friend, your family needs you. Your family needs you more than they need their political office and ambition. More than that contract and more than that money. You think, oh, let me get. Some people have gathered this money in the name of building for family and order. Some even buried it somewhere that the family can't trace, simply because the man suddenly got dismissed without record. There are people that have money packed in the banks. The families are suffering today simply because the family did not even trace the origin and the insertion of the money. Your health is your life. Give it professional attention. Suspend whatever you are doing now. Consider the issue of going for health check. Office position is not ours. Somebody was there before you came. Before you get into that office, there was S of that same office, formers of that office. For sure, life or death, whatever be the issue, you will be one of these 32 S former. Soon, all the people in government now, by 2023, all will be S. Privileged to come back, but the past has already gone. Your health is your life. Give it professional attention. Stay tuned. When I come back, I will show you the functionality of an organ in your body you can't play with. You need to give it attention to drive that your ambition and aspiration. Stay tuned. I'll be right back.
You and Your Health with Dr. Richard Okoye.
Welcome back. You are still on You and Your Health. I remain your friend, Dr. Richard Okoye, the president of Doctors Save a Life Foundation, a non-governmental organization, clear vision of giving total health to the people of Africa through the power of knowledge. We are very much optimistic that we are moving towards our goal 2025 to increase the life expectancy of all Nigerians. I know many people have doubted the possibility of this, but I will soon be sharing what has formed my confidence that whatever you see to be the state of our healthcare delivery will have a turn around and people will get to know so many things. We have this very product. It's an application called Dr. Save a Life. Have it in your phone. This is something I developed in the United States, and as a matter of fact, made it free for all Nigerians. Download it free. It is right there in Apple Store. It's also there right there in Play Store. It will help you to know what to do in case of emergency. This was actually designed to be of help to our people to prevent preventable death as a result of ignorance. We're also working on something so unique that what you see here, this very product is designed to be able to have a total vital assessment, all the vitals in the body. This can be in anybody's house. It can be in the hospital or in anybody's house. While it is right there in your house, as you take the vitals, it can be communicated to the hospital it is linked. This can be in your house where you can be in position to have access to your doctor 24/7 in the case of emergencies or even in the case of follow-up. And this also are some of these are all our brain children, so I give God thanks for that, and we're optimistic that this revolutionization of healthcare delivery will be a testimony that starts in the soil of Africa. I want to encourage you to be part of this very movement, moving Nigerian life expectancy from 54 years to 70 years by the year 2025. Now, today we are looking at the aspect that has to do with sudden collapse of people. So a man with great ambition, all of a sudden pure, the family will be left shattered. The destiny of the children uncertain, undefined, simply because a man neglected his health in pursuit of wealth. A wise man said, people do squander their health in search of wealth. And when they find the wealth, they will squander it in search of the health back again, and which most times they never found. Why not give attention to your health and say, Mr. Delegate, Mr. Governor to be, Mr. President to be, understand that you need this your health to be able to function. Let me show you this. Did you know that this your heart, I've said it here over and over again, but understand it deep. This your heart, as you see, is the engine house, the reason why you are alive. If you stop working, you are gone. If it's underperforming, you can't reach your goal. And that's why you see those people, they say they have heart failure. You see the leg is swollen. You see the person that used to be very active, having what they call easy fatigability. If you do small thing, he will just get so tired. Climb a staircase, he will be panting like somebody who climb mountain, because this very heart is no longer functioning adequately. And you see some of the people you see in Eagle Square last time, in Eagle Square and in all those places of convention, my dear, a number of them, as I'm talking to you right now, they may be in the hospital. Because of the stress that will pass through their heart in the course of 2 days of no sleep. Some of them did not even take their drugs, because the ambition must have to be achieved. But you know what? This your heart you see here, as small as you think it is the busiest organ in your body. This heart beats every day, averagely of 100,000 times. Hey, count it well. 1, 2, 3. You know that's money we count it, $100,000. Just count it. Now it beats 100,000 times every day. And it pumps about 2,000 gallons. In the United States you use gallon, but here we use liters. About 7,500 liters. Just think about the overhead tank. It pumps it, boom, 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 boom. If anything goes wrong to this heart, it discovered that it may not be in position to function as it ought to. The person will start having less swelling, getting tired, will not be able to sleep well, and all those things that will happen. You see, the man who used to function adequately is no more there. At that point, you will understand what is called, Solomon said, vanity upon vanity. All is vanity. Attention must be given to it. In a situation where there is a blockage of the heart, this very heart, if the blood vessels get blocked, as you saw in the case of that doctor, the person will have what is called heart attack. Some may be having it angina, as the case may be. Maybe you will have the pain, chest pain radiating to the back or to the shoulder. It comes and goes. Or somebody, when they want to do a very active thing, the pain will comes and goes. My friend, don't sweep it under the carpet. I declare your enemy discharged and acquitted. They are not responsible. Go to hospital. Get to the hospital right now. Some in the course of intercourse, during the intercourse, you discover there's certain heaviness of the chest pain. Because you mostly say, no, let me finish first. No, let me finish first. Don't die before your time. It's important we get to know about this heart. Electrical activity of the heart can move in this very fashion. I can see it. That's why most times when we put on the paramonitor, you could be in position to see this. And you know what? This thing is a signal that something may be wrong. This person may be dead, may be dying without knowing. Many people in engine are already knocking. They have knocking sound. If you see this one, the pattern of it, the normal rhythm, the sinus rhythm, you see the note. You see some will be very long. That one is called bradycardia. Since I say the engine is there, but the engine is so low, pumping so low. If you give it load, it will shout. You will not be able to carry life for a long time. You have a situation also, the heart will be racing, tachycardia, like what happened in Eagle Square. Some people, by the time they call the name, the heart will do. They call another one. Go. They now they go. They call the opponent. The heart will root. It just now think of what happened in Eagle Square on this redeem. The heart will be in position now that you've just finished convention. No matter your political party, but they go and check your heart, because by the time they are calling your name, your heart may be normal. By the time they call the name of your opponent 3 times, 4 times, the heart will just say, That's what happened to so many people in Eagle Square a couple of days ago. That's what happened to many people. The heart will be racing. After racing like that, go back to your doctor. Get down and prepare your body for the task ahead. To be the president of Nigeria, this Niger, even a governor, diversity of opinions and diversity of order, sleep no day. This is a practical example of it. 2 days of no sleep in Eagle Square. Some was sleeping on the floor. Very important that we give attention to our health. That's why, friend, it's important at any particular point in time, if not for any other thing you know about your health, you know the state of your ECG. The ECG is electrocardiogram. It tends to check the electrical activity of your heart, how it is performing. Do you know the funny aspect of it? I've encountered several cases of people that say they travel abroad to go and do a health check. And only for me to look at what was found during the health check, unfortunately, some of them are just living on a time bomb without knowing. You see some of them with ischemia following the ECG they did. Maybe they didn't have the money to do an angiogram and maybe recommended over there. Or may have been rushing back without even asking questions. Some will go to hospital, finish the test, and go back without booking an appointment, because you know you have to book an appointment to see the doctor for evaluation. And they may book you for this doctor today, they book you for another doctor some other time. They may not have, as our usual character, even to go and do that. They come back. That's why I advise you today, get your ECG done. In attempt to achieve this vision 2025, we created this particular email. This email, same heart, at askdoctor.co. Askdoctor.co. This particular email, if you have done an ECG, you can upload it here for second opinion where applicable. We have mobilized a lot of cardiologists and volunteers all over the world. You will get the answer to this free of charge back to you, to give you a professional advice concerning that and proper interpretation to that also. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. But when I come back, we're going to look at the value. Who takes the place? Who is more important to be given that money you have? Your clothing, your house, or your health? Stay tuned. I'll be right back.
You and your health with Dr. Richard Okoye.
Welcome back. I want to tell you a story of a man that I will never forget. 2012 precisely. This man had a problem of kidney failure. Of course, today you know that the issue of kidney failure is no longer a threat. It's no longer a threat. Something that a lot can be done today if there is any kidney challenge. So don't be afraid of it anymore. All right? But this man had a kidney failure. Then people used to travel to India to go and do kidney transplant. Just nothing much as of then. Lo and behold, the man, later some people were just trying to prophesy and pray for him that God will heal him. And after he had already made the arrangement to be in position to travel, he had the money. But when he resorted to the issue of praying, only maybe God didn't come on time, the man died. And when he died, it was discovered that he had 20 million in a fixed deposit in a bank, which he was planning to finish his estate. Now, when he died, He was eventually buried. And I saw one of the sons, and I said to him, are you done with the burial? How did he go? He said to me, wow, we gave him a fitting burial. Befitting burial. We gave him. And now asking innocently, how much averagely did you spend for that? He said, we spent 5.4 million to bury him. It was awesome. The man that had the brain to create that money, the man that if he's healthy, come on my friend, do you know that it is your brain, the money you have, as long as your brain is there, you can recreate the money. Oh, healthcare is very expensive. Yes, it is the most expensive engagement in the entire world. Forget about what people say. If you walk into the United States, of course, a privilege. I walk into UK, a privilege. I've seen them all. And as a matter of fact, you pay for it. You don't. It's not cheap in any. It is not free because you pay your tax. You buy your health insurance package, which has to be paid for. You buy your health insurance package, which has to be paid for. But you know what? Healthcare is not cheap all over the world. Hey, it is very expensive. Must I sell my house? Must I sell land to buy it? My friend, the sell and sell everything is more important. If you lose money, you lose something. But if you lose your health, you lose everything. It is your health that brought that money. It is you being alive and smart in your brain that you created money. Sell land, sell house, more will come. Be alive. Your presence in your family is a moral booster to your children, with or without money. The young man died. They gave him a befitting burial. Most of us prepare for befitting burial. We will not be there to know whether people. A man had cancer of the prostate. When he was told the amount to do that, the man said, instead of spending this money, I better keep it for my children to use it to bury me. You know what? He died during COVID. And the way he was buried, where he was buried, the children didn't know. Wisdom is profitable to give direction. As we commend this, our vision, local, state, and national engagement in terms of your political ambition and order, please remember, it is your health that is the driver. Share this news to everyone you know. Together, we can build a healthy people that will build a healthy and prosperous Nigeria. God bless you as I see you again. I remain your friend, Dr. Richard Okoye.